I would like to share this great appreciation with our entire Airlanding team members. Everybody, have
Wait, what are we doing? December 8th, 2022. Was a holy day for gamers. A bunch of things happened that day. Genshin Impact won its rightfully earned Player's Choice Award. Hades 2 got announced. Death Stranding 2 got announced too. God of War won some awards, I guess. Stray won. No one cares about Stray. Blah blah blah. Reggie was there. That's cool. I love Reggie. But the real star of the show was near the end. And I'll give you my perspective on it too. So, I was there on the Funny Cat app, watching Game Awards, blah blah blah, talking about Elden Ring to be Game of the Year, and then hearing.
Alright. Game of the Year winner is Elden Ring!
That was amazing. That was like the second best game moment of the year, in my opinion. First being the release of Elden Ring, obviously. So after hearing that, I basically thought it was the end. So just close the video, unsubscribe to Game Awards, and brag how Elden Ring definitely deserved to win. And, okay, definitely deserved to win. So yeah, I think it was really good Game Awards. But, if it was just that, there wouldn't be an entire video about that kid, so. Anyways, the first time I heard that kid was immediately after I was bragging about Elden Ring. And then some guy said, "Hey, what's that Bill Clinton kid talking about?" Bill Clinton? Who likes Bill Clinton? I think Obama's better, come on. So then I watched the video, and...
thank you so much. Thank you.
Hey, Matan. You know, real quick, I want to thank everybody and say that I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi, Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
All right, well.
Now I was like bawling laughing all over this. And I wasn't really thinking about making this video. I was more focusing on making the Dane Raid video, then the part 2 for the Dane Raid video. But then, this is more piece of evidence came out. The individual who interrupted our Game of the Year moment has been arrested. Damn. But that tweet alone did make me make this video. Oh no. He deleted it now, so I can't find it. But he got a DM from probably a fake friend. And he said that the important thing was that this isn't the first time. He actually did a free Taiwan thing, like the NBA, exposing like the dance cam and stuff. Now that tweet, the deleted one, got me to stand up and say, Bill Clinton. You know, I should make a video about that, you know. Now, this is where the real video begins. Yeah, the first 3 minutes, you know what that was? You know what that really was? A waste of time. Now we're gonna take this deep dive into the dark, disturbing, twisted, horrific mind of Matan Evan, Bill Clinton kid. That was my mind, man. Now we will go back to the beginning. It all began on the platform of pain, agony, and despair. Twitter.
Oh my goodness!
Now I get to the old start of the film. Skip this verse. Jesus Christ. This kid can't stop posting. Oh my god, man. Alright, skip everything else. Skip everything. Jesus, oh my god, man. Jesus, oh my god. Jesus Christ, oh my god, what the fuck is happening? Oh my god, this is what happens when kids are on Twitter, man. Oh my god, man. Will this ever stop? Will this ever stop? Finally. Now, I will begin with, wait a minute. This will be important for later. It's not. So yeah, this kid's career basically started with the Hong Kong video I showed you already. Now, the thing that's really important here is the thing he retweeted a day after.
Hi Slasher, it's me. Here's the shirt I wore. It's the proof.
I spoke to the hero kid in the video. His name's Matan, and he is on Twitter. Man says he and his family are Clipper season ticket holders. He's been on Jumbotron many times, and he wanted to do something to support Hong Kong. Doesn't expect to get back on. That's right. His family was involved. So that's nice to know. It wasn't just him. You want to do something? Oh, that's awesome. You know. Which is probably for something I can't say in the future. Alright, now we can go to the Blizzard Hong Kong arc. Like, One Piece. And after all those interviews, a red anime, he decided to take the next step. He went to BlizzCon, baby. Announcement. I'm going to BlizzCon. I can't confirm whether I should stop reading these tweets, man. Now, a day after, he asked people what he should do at BlizzCon, and someone said, the most obvious part, try to get their attention at the Q&A. I should really stop doing this, so I'll just let Bot do it instead. And he did the same thing that the comment said. Not before he can make an epic trailer.
Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead, who yet live. Gangnam Style.
And on November 1st, he did not only go to BlizzCon, but he even did it during the Q&A too.
So anyway, the identity of the mysterious jailer being unknown and somewhat a new figure in Warcraft lore, is there a possibility that there'd be a character we know is connected? What's your name?
Free Hong Kong!
That's it. Alright. Alright, sorry about that. So
Thank you. You were an amazing host.
Yeah, never mind, I'm just gonna read out loud now. Thank you, you were an amazing host. You made mine and many others' time at BlizzCon 2019 much better. I also really appreciate that you handed me the mic. I will never forget what you did. But even after all this time, Atom will still continue to cheer for Hong Kong no matter what. He even tried to go on Fox News to support Hong Kong. That's how dedicated he was. And after that, he started a series on his YouTube channel, which is now deleted sadly, documenting the atrocities of Hong Kong and coronavirus, you know, standard political stuff. And he's still pretty active in the free Hong Kong scene, even boycotting China and not buying anything made from China, like this Toothpaste he bought. So yeah, for a year, it's basically managing to just Hong Kong, boycott, you know, stuff like that. Nothing was changing, it was the same damn thing. Until January 14th, 2021. Hello everybody. I haven't posted in a while. I just wanted to let you guys know why. The reason I have not posted is due to there not being much to post about. Currently no protests or news is happening in Hong Kong. I may start posting them, and I'll update you guys soon. Zam. So yes, after years and years of making videos, talking about Hong Kong politics, he finally stopped and began his quiet life. Now of course, some hardcore Mad fans were really sad. really sad. Plenty kids hardcore Madden fans, man. And for well, that was just it. That was the end of the Madden Evans story. Until December 8th, 2022, with the infamous.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hey, Matan. You know, real quick, I want to thank everybody and say that I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi, Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
So yes, you heard what that means. We gone full circle, baby. Woo! And so after all that came memes, art, animations, videos, Lego animation bites. I'm going insane. I need to stop researching about this. So after all the memes and jail time, a day after the Game Awards incident, I got interviewed by my Neon Sniper handle on Twitch. And this is one of many interviews he got. Like many, like oh my god, that's why this video's taking so long. Right now I'm gonna cover this one because it has many important things over there. I'll bring up later. So now this is actually a really big interview, so I'm gonna give you the really important things I'm gonna show you about that. Yes, I will bring up later in the next one.
For Bill Clinton.
Right, you know, that's a really big one. You know, I was really disappointed seeing the awards. You know, they announced actually you were allowed to vote, and I did not see that Bill Clinton had been nominated for any awards. You know, if he didn't win, I've taken a lot of his lessons, and I think that he's a very valuable person. You know, you can look at some of his quotes and you can interpret them different ways.
Okay. Give me one of his quotes.
You know, actually, let me pull one up right now.
You don't know one by heart?
You can put wings on a pig, but that doesn't make it an eagle, you know, and I think that's really valuable. This was just a random quote.
Okay. And, okay, if, who's your favorite content creator on Twitch?
Well, I would like to talk to Hassan, but I don't like him at all. I think that, you know, I don't want to be rude to him. I really want to talk to him, but I think that he's an evil guy.
Why do you think he's evil?
You know, I just don't like the way he walks around. He walks around like he's a guy who knows what he's talking about.
We're walking
but
right
I think
now.
in all, going to do this regardless. I think it just worked out better because Elden Ring maybe was a little more confusion because of the translators. You know, people didn't know why I was up there as much as God of War, but...
Speak Hebrew, someone asked.
No.
No.
Abolish the maximum of 2 terms for a president. I think the president should have all control over the country.
Just speak to Kanye West right now. What would you say to him?
Right, obviously I denounce his anti-Semitic claims. I'm Jewish myself, so obviously, you know, it's not nice to hear those types of things. But, you know, I would like to try to have a conversation and... You know, I think that, if I'm correct, he said some things in the past about Bill Clinton. Something about being a...
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Were you nervous going up there? Did you think it was going to work? What made you confident it was going to work going up there?
Right, you know, I was confident because I wasn't going to buy a ticket and then not succeed in my goals. You know, waste money, not have a good time, sit there wondering what could have been, so... I did what I had to do, and now I am sitting here talking about it.
Hey, so I would like to nominate this stream to Elden Ring. I think it deserves a lot of rewards this stream. And thank you so much, everybody.
That thinking, did you watch any of the reveals at all? Any of them that kind of put you up a bit?
Not really. I don't play many video games. I'm planning hopefully in the future maybe talk with other types of people and we will go from there.
I have a friend, his name is Aiden. He's also Jewish.
Right. I went to synagogue with him.
Oh, really?
Now after the interview, and this P must have gone like 50 trillion subscriptions from that stream because he made a sequel of him with other OnlyFans models and nothing to report here, but it's pretty funny.
I'm trying to say you ladies are going to hell for your OnlyFans.
I'm actually very, very religious.
You ladies are burning in hell. Snap out of it. It's just money.
Gone and talk to him. You know, I didn't know that I was gonna be talking to a bunch of illiterate people who don't know how to read. But
You're literally 15. What do you know?
You know how to read?
Yes, I do know how to read.
Name 10 books.
Are you serious?
Yes, 100%. Name 10 books.
Well, I read Game of Thrones. I'm obsessed with like the Twilight series.
Called?
Game of Thrones, the series?
What's the book called? It's not called Game of Thrones.
Wait, what book did you just say before that?
She's just trying to come up with a bunch of nonsense and she can't name any actual books.
Now after the other interview, you gotta know, yeah, this guy's definitely profiting off of this kid, which was...
Because if you make unlawful money...
What the heck is wrong with you? Don't do that.
Whatever, don't care. Okay, now next stream I'm gonna cover is one by Short Fat Otaku, which is well, a YouTube channel.
What we need to do is kind of just get rid of the entire house, get rid of the Senate, and get rid of the maximum of 2 terms, and then we would be living in a much better world. If we look throughout history, you know, for example, in China, they actually got rid of the maximum of 2 terms, and you know now they have Xi running it over there, and I think that we can look throughout history, and there will be no consequences besides positive ones.
Must be a
Right, so
dog whistle.
you know, obviously, the Yeezys were intentional. So you know, a couple hours before the event, you know, I was just walking around outside of the Microsoft Theater, you know, the Staples Center. You know, I eventually crossed with a homeless guy. He was wearing the shoes. I thought it was a perfect opportunity. I offered him like $5-10. You know, I bought the shoes off of him. He saw what happened, and I think that we were both very pleased with the outcome. His shoes had made it very big, and you know, obviously. Right. So you know, reformed is like used commonly to refer to Jews who are not religious, who kind of take different standings on it, and then obviously Orthodox is referred to Jews who are religious. And I think the problem is if you look up the definition of a rabbi, you know, you can see that it's kind of a little bit shaky, you know, because it's just a term of someone, and there you can find definitions where it says somebody who is knowledgeable on Jewish text, especially the Torah. And I think that if we look at that, and assuming that Bill Clinton is a Christian, which also includes the Torah, we can see that he is probably knowledgeable on it. I think that I've seen pictures of him in Israel. I think I've seen pictures of him with a kippah on. I think he had a personal rabbi. So with that being said, I think he can also be considered a rabbi. And with that being said, he's obviously not religious, so he would be reformed. But also, I think he does hold the values of Christianity, so he would be also Orthodox.
I see.
Wouldn't that also make George Bush or Obama and Donald Trump a rabbi too?
No.
But they were also in Israel with the hat on. And at the wall.
Right, but you know, they're not on the same level as Bill, and they do not merit that much respect, especially from the Jewish community.
Right.
That's true. They probably can't even read the Torah.
Exactly.
Are Jewish yourself? Like,
yeah.
Is it itself an anti-Semitic reference or a dog whistle?
Right, you know, it definitely wasn't, and I think a lot of people may be insinuating that it was a dog whistle, or saying that, maybe thinking that I am a part of some sort of groups on websites like you know, Reddit, Discord, you know, 4chan. I actually don't really use any of those.
Okay, I'm not gonna bore you for like 10 interviews, so I'm just gonna show you this last clip to prove my point.
The fake accent, his
Not
hair. I've seen videos of you speaking without the accent, dog.
Right, but the videos are 3 years old, so obviously my accent will develop over time, for one, and you know, for two, you cannot tell me that I've not been training this accent, you know, for over 2 weeks now to perfect it to the point where, you know, you sound like somebody just hit you in the head with a hammer, and I sound like a professional ready to talk.
Okay, now some of you guys might say, Lyman, what does this have to do with your point? Well, Matan Evan is a troll. Also, did you know grass can turn brown? Because at the end of the day, Matt is just a troll. No matter how smart, how funny, or how true the things he say are, he's just memeing. What for? Money? Popularity? To be honest, think back before all the Bill Clinton stuff, it's like, come on, do YouTube again, bro. How do I become popular again? Trolling. He's doing all these collabs, all these whatever. It's obvious this guy has family or whatever that helps him do what he does. Maybe someday he'll just platform in the future, speak about some actual cause that actually matters, that isn't just Bill Clinton, blah blah blah, hee hee. But I don't think so. I think the only thing on his mind is money and fame. He might do the same thing he did at the Game Awards on E3, but who knows. But for right now, that is the end of the Matan Evan story. So yeah, that's why I didn't want to make a damn reveal, because it'll take like 27 trillion, quadrillion, zillion. So yeah, I want to make large scale videos like this, at least for like a month, because like, I went insane when I made this video, so So yeah, after this, I want to make like funny cats, some Metal Gear Rising, whatever, some funny ones that won't drive me insane. So yeah, part of the reason this video took so long because I went through a mad effing rabbit hole, and you guys wanted to wish it. Worst decision I followed in my entire lifespan. But yeah, like I said, the end of the Matan rabbit hole. Oh my, at least for now. Jesus Christ, God knows what he's gonna do later.